Hello, hello. Welcome to anyone that's already here. Oh my gosh, an ad just ran. That was, okay, wait, let me type in chat in case people are getting hit by the ad. Wait. Oh my gosh, I was typing in chat like in caps the whole time. Okay, yeah. That was me trying to get smart with automation, and it didn't quite work in the order that it was supposed to work. I wish I could test this a bit better on my own, but I can't really test it without streaming, and because it's ad related I can't do it from my test account because my test account is an affiliate and it doesn't get ads. So yeah, well, sorry about that. Okay, what were we doing? We were going to do some more painting in Rebelle 5. Hi Cindy! Welcome! How's your day going? Hopefully my audio is a bit better today. I listened to the VOD back from a couple of days ago and it was like terrible, but I have my mic in a better position now. Yeah, how's your day going, Cindy? Okay, today we are doing, let me just change to the other scene. Today we're doing watercolor in Rebelle. Last stream I did oils, this time we're doing watercolor. And it is very, very different. I'm like already halfway through this because I wasn't sure how well it was gonna go, and I didn't want to just like waste everyone's time on Twitch if I couldn't get it going. My day was okay, how about you? Yeah, it's pretty good. Another chill work day for me, not a whole lot going on, which is nice. Otherwise, I haven't really been up to too much. There's something weird going on here. Okay, I think it works fine. I'm just not used to the program. Yeah, yesterday we made like pizza and stuff. So that was pretty cool. I feel like I still kind of want pizza. Like my memory of fresh homemade pizza is too fresh. I kind of want it again today. Aside from craving pizza, my day's been pretty good, yeah. Okay, what was I doing? I've done the skin. I'm not really happy with the hair, but I'll leave it for now. This is the sketch, I think. Yeah, that's the sketch. And then this one has most of the shadows. Yeah. I'm gonna check which parts of this are dry. Okay, there's all these wet bits, I'm just gonna dry that off. And what I really like doing with Rebelle is coming up here and using, this is water. Like this blue bit I'm putting down, that's just water. That means that part of the canvas is wet. Control Z. So it's not actually putting any color down. It's like wetting the canvas and then like the watercolor blooms into it when you actually put down some pigment. So that's like kind of a fun way to do the shading. And that's totally something you can do in real life as well. You just like put water on a brush and stick it on the canvas and then just like put pigment on afterwards, and it just like blooms into the area by itself. I've tried doing that a few times. I'm very bad at it in real life. It's never worked well for me. This and over here. Ooh, watercolor. Krita has some watercolor brushes, but I still have to figure them out. Oh yeah? How accurate is the, like the brushes in Krita? Like, like, you know, like in the, you know, Photoshop or CSV or whatever, they'll tell you that they're watercolor brushes, but it's just like, it's just a normal brush, there's just a bit of texture to it. Does they actually act like watercolor? Because that's cool. Okay, so I've just, the canvas is still wet in those areas. I'm just turning off the view to see it, but it's still there. What brush do I want to use? That's just, I'm pretty sure this is the one I was using earlier. So now if I just kind of touch these areas. Yeah, so you can see it like fanning out into the wet parts, but it shouldn't go into the dry areas unless I mess up. This isn't the same as masking, because if you're masking, you can't like draw anywhere off it, but with this I can. Like I can draw wherever I want. It's just that the pigment spreads on the wet areas, so it is slightly different. It has a transparency, some change the color a bit when dry. Oh, interesting. And there's some pressure changes too. Oh yeah. Sounds pretty decent. I think I want more up here. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Let me just redo it because it's really fun to watch. Where's Control Z? This one. So it just like spreads out. It's so cool. This is a really neat program. There's something very what's the word I'm looking for? No, I can't think of the word. There's something very like meditative about it. That's not the word I wanted, by the way. But it's very zen, watching the pigments bloom out. Anyway, I wasn't supposed to do all of this blue. I just kind of talked and forgot what I was doing. I think I want... I really shouldn't have done this blue. Oh well. Maybe some purple. Maybe this is too bright. This is acceptable. I actually wanted purple around the edges. Not in the darker parts. But oh well. I'm kind of working backwards with this. Idri, hello, how are you? hello, welcome. Am I saying your name right? Is that Idri Sensei? Idri? Idri? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? How's your day? What color am I using right now? Bone black. Okay, this does not feel like a bone black. I'm too impatient for watercolors. Yeah, that's like... Watercolors... You definitely need patience for watercolors, since you have to like wait for each layer to dry. It's pretty intense. It's very easy to screw that up by like leaving places wet and then like rushing to color it before it's completely dry. Like I've messed up so many like actual real life paintings doing that. I am not happy with how the shading is going on this hat. I might just start this bit again. If you prefer, you can just say Idris. Yeah, I wasn't sure if the S was like just part of the sensei part or like part of the first part. Thank you for the clarification. I'm glad you had a good day. Okay, I was gonna start this bit again. I have to be careful because this is on the same layer as some of the other shading. Okay. What's wet? A bunch of things are still wet. I just used the brush instead of the eraser, so that doesn't help. Okay, I'm just gonna dry off the whole layer. And do the same thing again with the water, except this time I'm gonna use the right colors, hopefully. By the way, if I sometimes make errors in my sentences, it's because I'm French and my English is really bad. Oh man, I would not have guessed. Your your writing has been perfect so far. I have to go back and try to use my ink again. At least I don't have to worry about colors. I feel like, I don't know, I'm like kind of the opposite. I love colors so much that it's kind of like disorientating if I can only use like monochrome. Even like limited color palettes are just like really boring for me. Like they're a pretty cool challenge, but I just don't really enjoy it. I want to be able to put crazy— oh my gosh, that was scary. I pushed the wrong tool. I was meant to use the sponge to dry things off. Okay. Okay, that is perfect if you didn't saw it, yeah. If I didn't see it, it didn't happen. Okay. Okay, so this time, I should not have gone blue first. I want like more of a pinky purple color. I think this color is quite a cold red from memory. Yeah. Okay, and then I want that going to more of like a cyan color. By the way, your drawing is actually awesome. I love the way your drawing looks like something drawn on paper. Thank you! This is a really cool program. It simulates like real life drawing and painting really well. I cannot take credit for most of that. It's the program doing it. It's just a really nice program. Okay, am I happy with this? Not really, but we'll see how it looks when I put the local color in. If you see random blue patches appearing on my screen, it's because it's just me like double checking which parts of my paper are still wet. Which is like such a ridiculous thing to have to do on a digital program. It's like really cool. Okay, what color do I want the hat? This is, yeah, I think the pain gray is a little bit too cold. So I'll just do a wash in ivory black. Oh, I see. And when did you begin drawing to reach this level? I've been, it depends on what you call drawing. With this program, I've only had this program for a few days, maybe a week. How long's it been? Yeah, maybe like a week now I've had this program. But I've been doing digital art for a long time. Let's see. I started trying digital art in 2006? 2006, yeah. What year is it now? It's like 2022, so it's been, oh, I feel so old. It's been 16 years that I've been doing digital art. But, you know, it's all been like off and on. I took a break here and there. There's been some years where I didn't draw at all, and some years where I just drew on paper. Some years I drew a lot. I'm just not very consistent. 2006 I was 2. Yeah, I've been at this a while. It's so fun watching the paint just like move on the page. Okay, I want to darken this a bit more, don't you think? I should change my brush to something that has a bit more pigment in it. Probably this one. Yeah. I don't want to put too much water on because it'll drip. Like, this program will make the paint drip if I load it up with too much water. And it'll like kind of burst out and spread if I'm not careful. Which is really fun, but also like, you know, if you do it on accident, it's not great. Even on some lighter areas here, I'm not sure how well this is gonna work. You're not really supposed to do this with watercolor. Wait, it drips from the brush? Not from the brush, but like on the canvas. Let me put the tilt on so it's more obvious. So if I load it up with a lot of water, where's one with a lot of water? I'll just give this one a lot of water. Okay, let's see, it was on 45 before. Okay, if I pile the water onto this one, this is really fun to watch, by the way. Paying attention, this is fun. Look at it go! All the pigment like settles to the bottom and then flows down with the water. Isn't it awesome? Right? It's so cool. At least that's explaining why you're that good, because you're actually an experimented professional. I'm not that experienced. I'm definitely not a professional. I just do this in my spare time. Yeah, isn't this program cool? I wish I used a different color because it kind of looks like blood. So yeah, I had this happen to me on accident a few times because I just loaded up my brush with too much water. And the program was just like, hey man, the water has to go somewhere, and it just like went everywhere. Okay, how much of this can I undo? Was that the wrong button? No, okay, cool. I did all that in one shot. Now turn the tilt back off. So, by the way, this up here in the upper right corner is like how much you're tilting the paper. So before I had it just like kind of tipped down, but you can also tip it like sideways and up so that the water drips off whichever way you're tilting it. And you can change it while it's dripping. So you can like, you're basically just like moving around the paper while it's dripping. Isn't that cool? I feel like you might be able to do like cool acrylic pours or something with this program. I haven't tried because I've never done an acrylic pour myself, so I don't actually know how accurate that would be. I have nothing to compare it to. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Okay, how much of this can I undo? Is it gonna undo my tilting? Oh, okay, so the tilting gets hit by the undo as well. So, back. Okay, here we go. What was I doing? I was messing up this hat. I really hate how it looks. I think I might have to, I'm gonna erase it. And I'm gonna do what I really should have done with watercolor, which is build up the layers. So I'm gonna delete this one. So nice I wasn't using actual watercolor because I'd have to throw this out and restart. Watercolors can be such a harsh mistress. I feel like I say that about a lot of art supplies, actually. I'm pretty sure I said that about acrylics in the last stream. Okay, this time I'm not being lazy, I'm building up the layers. So let's see which ones are wet. It's still pretty dry. And I want to use... oh, wrong brushes. Watercolor go brr, love the tilt function. Right! Also, hello James, how you doing? I feel like I haven't spoken to you in a while. Is it just my bad memory? Like... It's gonna be really embarrassing if I spoke to you like 2 days ago and I was just like, man, I haven't talked to you in forever, and you're just like, Sasha, like, what? What's wrong with you? Okay, we're building up the layers, that's what we're doing. I want to start, I think I want to start with something a bit more in the yellow area. This is what I would do if I was physically painting on paper. How lazy can I get with this band? I think I'll do the band with an opaque watercolor, a gouache, on top afterwards, I think. Because that would be a lot easier than trying to work around it the whole time. Which I technically could do in real life, so it's actually not that cheaty. My paint application is so streaky. That's okay, that just gives it texture, right? Okay, that's the color I kind of want in the lightest areas. I'm gonna slowly build up into a black. What was a good way to get black? I can't remember. And by good way to get black, I mean like when you're actually mixing the paint. Nah, it has been ages, okay. Thank God, but like, you know, not in that way. Last time was probably a stream of yours a month ago. Oh, really? It must have been forever ago then, right? Because I only started streaming in like August? September? August? Yeah. So if it was before August, then it would have been like in 2018. What's I doing? I want Parole Red. Let's try this one. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, I should be drying in between. I'll do this one and then dry this layer. And then my blue wash will go on a bit better on top of it. But yeah man, I'm like losing all track of time these days. I just can't keep up with the passage of time. People are like already talking about sorting out their leave for Christmas from work, and I'm just like, what? Isn't it like April? We like just started 2022, right? Okay, I'm gonna dry this layer this time. What's my shortcut? This one. And then now we want to do a blue wash. How blue do I want to go? Do I want to do ultramarine blue? Is it too bright? No, okay, this is great. Undo that. I still don't have my shortcut set up properly in this program. I've not been using it very long. So now I'm doing wet on dry. So the blue is wet, but the layers underneath it have dried earlier, so it's not blooming into them and mixing with it quite as much as it was before. And maybe want to get a little bit colder in these bits, so I'll use more of a cyan color. I really need to put down a proper cyan. By the way, this program actually has a color wheel as well. It's right here, but I like using the color sets because it feels like I've actually got these like tubes of paint next to me. Oh, what is happening over there? This is a bit gross. I'm just gonna blur that around a bit. Okay. That's a bit better. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a watercolor brush. Okay, now I want to blend this bit a little bit. I have a problem with over blending, so I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's not quite where I wanted those edges to be. Oh. If you were doing this on paper, if I was doing this on paper, this would be me taking like a slightly damp brush and like rubbing it on the canvas to blend out this edge, which is exactly like what I actually do. Took me a while to work out how to do that in this program. Steven, welcome! How are you doing? I checked Discord, we spoke there around the end of 2020. What? Has it really been that long? Holy heck. Have I dried this layer yet? I don't think I have. I'm gonna dry that off. And now we're working... Now I'm doing like another wash, wet on dry. I'm just gonna do the whole thing this time. Hey bro, been chillin'. How's the kiddo doing? Yeah, she's doing well. She's great. I don't really know what else to say. I'm very bad at being one of those parents that don't stop talking about their kids. I'm just like, yeah, she's a kid. She's doing great. Does kid stuff? Yeah, she is thriving. She has better social skills than I do. Honestly, unless it was some stream after then, I can't remember. No, I didn't stream in 2020 and 21. So yeah, must have just been us chatting on Discord ages ago before you got engaged. Congratulations. Hope you don't mind me saying that on stream. I probably shouldn't have blended this. Oh no, oh no. Okay, no, Control Z, Control Z. First off, I used the wrong tool, so that wasn't supposed to happen. Is this undoing? I'm hitting the wrong frickin' button, okay. This one is undo. One day I'll sort out my shortcuts. One day. It's just not today. Oh no, now people know. People knew anyway, right? Like, I mean, like Peyton's been posting it online, right? Right? I don't use Instagram anymore, so I don't actually know Instagram and Facebook. I'm just like totally off that now. I have like my dead profile sitting there, like just in case people need to DM me, but that's like it. I don't check it. Fantastic, glad to hear this Rebelle program's been fun to fiddle around with. Right, yeah, have you played around much in it yourself? I want to hear your thoughts. Be awesome to see your art too, but no pressure. Facebook was posted same day. Alright. Facebook is a little bit different. Like Instagram and Twitter and stuff though, because in theory that's like your like actual like family and friends that you know in real life, right? Like that's how most people treat Facebook. What do I want to do here? I want to I still had the wrong tool selected. Oh, I'm just gonna ignore that. I might dry this off and then... No, you know what? I'll leave it wet. And I'll move to this other layer where I'm doing more of like my proper shading in. Dry this off. And maybe I'll just go straight into black. No. Maybe I'll do a blue. Wait, I screwed up last time by doing blue. That'll be fine. Probably. This whole stream is just gonna be me like repainting this hat over and over. Yeah, that's right, but then I haven't really played games online since like early high school, so I have a bigger online friend group like I did 10 years ago. Ah yeah, that's understandable. The only reason I like have any online friends is because of like the whole art thing. If I didn't do art, I'd probably have like no online friends and I'd just be like lonely and sad. Not saying that you're lonely and sad, but I would be. I need more pigment in this. I'm gonna increase the opacity. Oh, I should just use a different brush. I have another brush that has more pigment in it. Maybe like here. Okay. I'm still not too happy with this, but that's okay. I can deal, probably. Maybe like a bit more around the edges. Casually getting called out, I see how it is. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like... You know what? I was actually thinking of Alex when I said that. Not to like call him out, but... Okay, do I want to blend this? I should really just leave the hard edges, but I really want to blend it. I want to blend it so bad. I want to blend it like Beckham. Just gonna put like a little bit of this on the edge and see how that goes. Oh, still, is this gonna blend? I think I need some help. I should not be doing this because watercolor has such wonderful hard edges. And I like always admire it when I see other artists putting it in. I hate this, this is horrible. I'm gonna erase this again. Maybe I should move on to the dress and leave the rest of this hat for later. On a completely different note, you should check out Wilder Myth on Steam. Ooh, probably worth it if it goes on sale again. I will check that out. I'm really resisting the urge to look into it right now. What is it? What's it like? Tell me about it so that I don't just run off and check Steam in the middle of my Twitch stream. What was I doing? I forgot to erase this bit. Okay. Erase all of this. Dry the layer. I'm gonna do like my whole wet thing again. I think that worked a lot better for me. This time I'm going to actually wet the whole thing and then dry off the areas that I don't want. That's very cheaty. If I'm pretending this is real watercolor, that's like almost impossible to do. We're gonna do it anyway. So in case you guys missed it earlier, the cyan color is just telling you where the water is. It's not actually cyan. This isn't the real color that's going on. It's just a representation of water. To break it down to its most simple form, it's almost like a D&D campaign where the computer is the DM. It's all procedurally generated. Oh, fascinating. Have you guys heard of AI Dungeon? A co-worker of mine mentioned it to me earlier, and it's kind of like if an AI like generated like a story for you based on your like inputs and actions and stuff. It's like a text-based RPG, and I checked it out earlier today finally, and I ended up, it's like such a classic me thing to do, right? So they'll like give you, it's like a text-based RPG, so it'll be like oh, your name is such and such, and you're this, and you entered this room and you see this, and like, you know, what do you do? And you can be like, oh, I do this, or I say this, or you know, you have a bit of control, like you can input things and the AI will like, you know, keep generating the story for you. So I was like, okay, I want to go with a cyberpunk setting, because that's like the sci-fi thing, the kind of what I'm more familiar with. Let's test it out with sci-fi. And I was a sci-fi, I was an android in a sci-fi setting for the story, and the first thing the AI gave to me was like, you know, you're still the android in this location, and you're hired as a god or something. I think it made me a god. Protecting like this, I don't know, freaking bank or something, I don't remember. And I was like, suddenly you what do you do? And I was like, oh, I don't know what to do, I'm just doing my job. I guess I'll look to my left, let's see what's on my left. And the AI was like, to the left of you there is a man in a strange metal hat rambling to himself in like an unrecognizable language. So what I ended up doing was, I was like, oh well, I mean, I'm an android, I'm a robot, so AI, I am going to find out what language he's speaking and then download and install the language pack so that I can speak to him. And then for like the next 5 minutes or so, my interaction with this awesome text-based RPG was me like downloading a pack. It would be like, oh, a screen shows up with this button that says install, and then I'd be like, okay, I press install, and then the AI is like, here's what's on the menu, and I'm like, okay, cool, I click this and I install the language, and then like I was like walking my way through like a Windows dialog box to install a language for myself, because I was a robot, so I could talk to this guy. I was just like, what am I doing? Like, how did this happen? This is not how the game is supposed to be played. Yeah, that was just, I thought that was pretty classic me thing to do. Okay. We will shade this hat before the stream is over. I am determined. It may not happen. Okay, I want more pigment. Give me more pigment. What is... what's a nice pigmented one I have? What's this? What's this like? Oh yeah, okay. That works. Still gonna do some blending because there's plenty of water on the paper. I think this is a little bit too dry for me. A bit more water. Also, the combat in World of Myth is kind of like XCOM. Oh, it works on a turn-based grid system. Fascinating! That sounds like a game I'd really suck at. I think Alex would like it though, he loves XCOM. Just casually choking on my cola. Don't mind me. I'm not happy with this at all. I think I need the hat to be darker. It's supposed to be black, but I find black very difficult to do with watercolor. I like lose all the color. Again, a very accurate simulation of what it's like painting in real life, because I also have trouble painting with black and actual watercolor. Okay, I'm gonna leave this bit like here. Do I want some red in this? Oh god, that was very... it's a lot more than I expected. Our last chat was literally you helping me with an Excel spreadsheet for RuneScape quiz. I feel like that is unbelievably reflective on us as people. Yeah, you're so right. I love Excel spreadsheets. They're so great. I haven't gotten to play with one in a while. We've been using like Power BI and stuff at work. I haven't really had the opportunity to do as many fun things in Excel. Okay, I need to stop what I'm doing and go back to my other layer and just darken up that local color some more. What's the wetness on this? Still very wet. Dry that off. How about this brush? Oh, wrong one. What am I doing? Oh, I just have... Oh no, that was actually the color. I thought that was the I thought it was like the here's what's wet on the canvas thing, but that was actually the color I was trying to paint with. Okay, let's go. I think I need to use some masking fluid in this one. Wait. I think that was probably too much black. Maybe I should just do the black parts in ink instead of watercolor. I might give that a try. I'll duplicate these layers so that I don't mess anything up. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete stuff again. And this is ink, so I want to go a layer above. I just use black ink. I think I will. Okay. What brush do I want to use? What's this one like? I haven't really used any of the ink brushes. On here? Oh yeah, I think that's about what I want. My hope is that the very flat, solid blacks will contrast nicely with the more painted watercolor look on the rest of like the skin and the hair. But I feel like that's putting a lot of pressure on my actual watercolor skills, which I don't have very much of. This is going to be just a solid, disgusting black. Exactly the way your art teachers told you not to do. I'm a rebel. I say that, but like, I never had art teachers that told me that. I don't really have art teachers. This hat looks really horrible without the shading there. Let's move it up a bit. I should probably pay more attention to the silhouette of the hat as I was drawing. Maybe that's why I'm having so much trouble. The hat itself is just really poop. I like doing witch hats with like kind of triangles to them. They're just made of like a bunch of cones. Yeah. This looks really dumb. But I made it point up too much. Whatever, it can go over here. Sorry that I'm clearing my throat so much, by the way. Still not quite recovered from the cough I had earlier. This looks horrible. Maybe I'll just trace this again. And in the hopes that that looks better. No, that just looks like the... Maybe I'll just do like a standard pointy hat instead of trying to get it to hang off the side. That was a very inefficient way to erase that. I'm gonna regret that later. Okay, pointy hat. Let's just have it go up here. I just look very dorky. So, you know, if I'm doing the hat, it's just like one black shape. It's very easy to fix afterwards. Okay, close enough. I just want to move on. I guess I might as well do the dress while I'm here. That is supposed to be the same color as the hat. The design of this dress lends itself pretty well to expressive brush strokes, so I think I picked a pretty good brush for this one. Okay. Is it supposed to have like color underneath it? I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that with this. Yeah. I wonder how bad it'll look if I just put a layer underneath it and just wait for it. Oh no! Killed the autosave. Should be fine. Oh, these colors are a bit too primary for me. Oh no. Let's try that again. I might use a watercolor? I didn't mean to do the whole thing in red. My plan for this painting was actually to do one in watercolor, like I am now, and one in oils. And I think the one in oils would look better, but I thought watercolor would be more fun, which is why I'm doing the watercolor one now. But I think I'm really gonna hate how it comes out. Oh, I just remembered what I was gonna do. I was gonna like tip this upside down and put like a bunch of water on it, and then just have it like drip upwards. What's a good one to do that with? Maybe this one? Oh, it's dripping already. Didn't even do anything. I really shouldn't have done the whole thing red earlier. I didn't mean to, I just got carried away. There's this one unfortunate one going right up across her face. The colors are just getting a bit too murky for me. Oh, I got a message from work. What's that? I think we're good. Not the painting. I mean, the work message. I hate the painting. I'm just gonna turn these back off, and I'm gonna go back to just trying to do it with watercolor, I guess. Ugh. Maybe I'll just take a break and use oils. Or maybe now is the time to switch to doing the line art properly. I was going to do the line art after I had painted most of it, but I'm having this much trouble defining edges and things. Maybe the line art should be done now. So let's give that a go. Was that the right layer? Is it just taking ages to update? I'm trying to like reduce the visibility of my sketch. What the heck did I put on that one? It's okay, it's on this one. I love that the paper in Rebelle 5 even has texture like proper watercolor paper. Yeah, considering you have a bit of experience with Photoshop, is Rebelle more or less intimidating to learn than Photoshop? That, I think, depends a lot on your background. Okay, wait, let me just take a drink. Yeah, depends on your background. If you have a lot of experience with physical media, like actual paper and actual brushes and inks and pigments and that sort of thing, I think Rebelle 5 would be quite intuitive for you, because a lot of, like, they've built in as much of that as they could. But if your background is more like tech and CG and graphic design and you're not that familiar with physical paints, then I think Rebelle is going to be a bit confusing. And it may be a little bit difficult to pick up. It'll still be fun. I think it's really fun. Yeah, I don't know which, not sure which one would be less intimidating. Maybe Rebelle is like less intimidating and more fun, but Photoshop is, you can do more in Photoshop. Definitely. Not the same kind of thing, but applications. There's a wider range of applications and like built-in tools and things. Rebelle is very much like, oh, you like drawing on paper? Then use this. I should probably be using black to line instead of brown this time. Problems later. Oh no, that was a very wonky line. I'm sorry there. We're just gonna redo this drawing anyway. Or like maybe make it more of like a graphite and watercolor one instead of just watercolor. It's probably gonna work a bit better for me. I'll try that later today. Sweet Peyton has always found Photoshop too scary. It is very scary. This seems better for her then, but then she has been so focused on sewing and bead stuff that drawing has taken a backseat for now. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I think Peyton will have a lot of fun with this. I think it's still on special for $10 USD. So I think it came to about $20 New Zealand. So I suggest picking it up now if you can. Otherwise, once the special is over and it goes back to full price is like $200. It is a big discount. Oops. There's also a demo version that you can get. But they have a 30-day refund policy, so in my opinion, if you think that it looks good, like you're watching me paint with it and you're like, oh yeah, that could be what I want, and you're pretty sure you're gonna want to keep it, like if the only reason is basically your computer doesn't want to run it, then you should probably just buy it and then refund it if you need to. Otherwise, if you get like the demo and then, I don't know what the limitations are on the demo version, but if you get the demo and you like forget, or you just like haven't made up your mind and you miss out on the sale that's going on, that's a bit of a bummer. I think I might as well, not run that risk personally, and just refund it if you have to. The sale was meant to end a while ago, but every time I check the website, it's still going on. I think they've extended it because people, it got quite a bit of traction in social media. So they've had a lot of success with it, so I think they've extended it a little bit longer. Don't quote me on that though. I don't actually know. My itches are so bad. How did I not notice all this bleeding earlier? Can I be bothered fixing that up when I go back? Not sure if I can. My sketch is so messy. I kind of regret doing such a messy sketch now. I bought a PC at the start of the year. The only thing I would maybe need to upgrade to run Rebelle 5 at 4K is the CPU. But an i5 10400 is probably fine. Oh yeah. They do have, did you check the requirements? I think they've got requirements up. I managed to dig them up for someone somewhere, and they were honestly like a lot lower than I expected. But it is quite hard to tell. Oh my gosh, it's so hard moving the canvas when it's sort of like this. I want it this way. This over here? No. Okay. Okay. It is quite hard to tell with digital, like, drawing software, in my opinion, because it depends so much on how many layers you use, how big your canvas is, what kind of brushes and settings and everything that you're using. It just varies a lot, so it's kind of hard to say how well something will run for you until you really try it out. When I first upgraded my tablet, so my very first tablet was the cheapest Wacom one, so it had like no tilt sensitivity or anything like that, and it was a very small like active area. It was fine, I used that for years, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna upgrade to get like the tilt function, and I want like more levels of sensitivity, and I want like a bigger drawing surface. So I did that, but then I couldn't use it because my computer was too poopy like it could not handle all the information that my tablet was sending to it. So it worked perfectly fine with my old one. I was happy, but as soon as I started sending more inputs into it and the digital software had to deal with like more like stuff to calculate, it just it went very badly. So, and that was just the tablet that changed and not like the computer or the software. So yeah, that kind of stuff can be very, very difficult to know how it's gonna go until you just test it out. Oh, it has no subscription. That's right, it's a one-off purchase. I'm really procrastinating on the face. I don't want to line the face. Someone that does a lot of like portrait drawings, I have a real big fear of doing the face. I don't know why I keep drawing them. I should just do something else. Okay, here we go. I should really go back to work soon. It's still pretty quiet. I'm keeping my eye on my work messages. If anything urgent comes up, I'm gonna have to leave, but for now, I think I can finish off this section. Is this where the eyebrow was meant to be? Really? Not sure how much I trust my sketches. I keep expecting there to be scroll bars at the sides of my canvas, and it just doesn't exist. These eyes are probably really crooked. It's hard to tell when it's tilted like this. I should have my preview up. Where'd it go? All the way over here. That's so small. Can I zoom in? Yeah. Okay. It's not looking too bad for me. I usually have to redo the eyes like a million times. Even when it's like already sketched out and everything. I don't know if I should outline the insides of the eyes or not. I don't usually do line up, so I don't really have a set technique. So just do it like this and see how it goes. May go poorly, that's fine. I heard a great quote the other day. I've been binge watching some like oil painting videos for some reason, even though I don't really plan to oil paint. And somebody said, what do you say? He said, embrace failure to the point where it gets boring. Like, I want you to be bored of failing. Like, you do it so often that it's just boring and it doesn't mean anything anymore. And I thought that was great. Like, it's so easy to be scared of failing, but kind of like, what does failing even do? Like, what happens if you fail? At least at drawing, like nothing. Nothing happens. You just try again, or live with your subpar work. Nobody's gonna die. No one's gonna ridicule you. At least, not, you know. Maybe if you're like a famous artist or something, and the stakes are a little bit higher, but you're just like practicing in your own home. It doesn't matter. Fail until you're bored of failing. That was great. It looks like she's look at the preview right now. I made it a bit too far on the side. It looks like she's having a stroke or something. Let me just redo the mouth. I'm so bad with symmetry, honestly. At the same time, I don't really like using symmetry tools because there's something a little bit unnatural about them, in my opinion. Life isn't symmetrical. I like having the minor differences. Unfortunately, a lot of mine are major differences, so that's not very helpful either. Okay, how's this? I guess, that's acceptable. I was watching a bonsai video where a guy was fixing some neglected bonsai. He said if you deal with a problem one at a time, they all sort themselves out. Sage advice for bonsai in life. Yeah, very true. Okay. I'm still kind of traumatized from doing the hat, so I'm just gonna leave that for now. And I'm gonna do some glazes. Oh wait, it's not called a glaze in watercolor. I'm gonna do a wash. Do they call it a glaze in watercolor? They call it a glaze in oil painting. I'm gonna do a wash across the cheeks and the lips to give them a bit of color. And ooh, can I get away with doing eyes on the same layer? Maybe. I should do the eyebrows too. Oh, okay. Let's can we turn this off now? Yeah, I'm gonna need the sketch later for the dress, but for now, let's leave that off, otherwise I'll just distract myself with it. Okay. Where is my other watercolor brush? This one? Is this the one I was using? Close enough. Oh, I still have tilt on. Stop that. All the pigments floated to the top. Did not want that to happen. Undo, undo, undo. So much undo. Okay, now turn the tilt off. Her face is very crooked. That's okay, I can't be bothered dealing with that right now. Let's do the eyes in this layer. Maybe this color on the top. That was a bit bright. Oh, how's this gonna go? Yeah, okay. A little dab of yellow at the bottom, and then that should just like blossom out, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. And then I want something with a bit more transparency and a bit more water. This is actually lace water, but that's okay. The lips. And the eyes. Hopefully I don't get too close to the pupils here, otherwise it's gonna bleed. We do not want bleeding eyes. Not in this painting anyway. Close enough. I hate it. I'm definitely gonna redo this painting. But let's see how far we get because it's still good practice. It's Halloween. Yeah, it is Halloween. Bleeding eyes isn't the worst for Halloween. Okay. I want to do... Right, I was gonna try this out. Okay, I've tried the layer. And then I want to do the shading on the eyeballs. Eyeball. This... Yeah, right, whatever. Like this. Maybe I want a bit of this action too. I Going a bit deeper here. Should really be doing this on another layer. That's okay. This is just a practice run at this point anyway. Blended this out a bit. And on top of everything so far, I'm gonna do some white highlights. Basically using a white gel pen. I think I definitely want to do like a watercolor and graphite one for this when I redo it. I guess we'll just see how much detail I can get when I use the white. Shoot. Oh no! My shortcuts, man. My shortcuts are just not what they're supposed to be. Okay. Move this down. Oh no, I've got the wrong brush selected. What am I doing? I really need to sort out my shortcuts. Right now they're just long cuts. Ooh, I should zoom in for these smaller details. I'm doing a bad job. I should get Lazy Nezumi on so that I can have a bit more of a stable brush stroke, but I'm not sure how well it works with this program. I tried to use it earlier, and I think it was just kind of fighting whatever crazy calculations that Rebelle was already doing. It does have built-in brush stabilization, so I should probably just use that, but I have Lazy Nezumi, and I love Lazy Nezumi, so I want to use Lazy Nezumi. This is looking a lot better with the white highlights already. I always forget how much of a difference they make for watercolors. Hello, hello, welcome! You caught me giving up on this painting. This is not going the way I want it to go, so I'm just kind of like finishing it off like this as a practice, but I'm gonna redo it later. How's your day? How you doing? I feel like I haven't spoken to you in ages. I've been saying that a lot recently. I feel like streaming has been a great way for me to catch up with people. Don't like this. I just blend that out a bit. What layer did I put it on? Is it this one? Yes. I don't really like it on the liner either. Can I blend out the liner? How's this gonna go? Okay, that's a little bit gross. That's okay. Let me dab it a bit with an eraser. I really shouldn't have tried to outline the eyebrows at all. I knew it was going to go badly, but I did it anyway. Okay, close enough. I'm doing alright, been wanting to catch you streaming, finally got lucky. I'm glad you could make it, thank you for coming. Sorry I stream at such awkward times. They're kind of awkward for me too, to be honest. I've been to, blah blah. I've been meaning to stream some more in the evenings for my time when I'm like painting and stuff, but I just like I always chicken out like every single time. I'm just too nervous. For some reason I feel much more self-conscious about doing it in the evening. Do I have another crack at the hat? I'm so sick of doing this hat. I've redone it like 5 times on stream already. I should have kept a counter, actually. That would have been pretty funny. Okay, I'll give the hat one last go. And then I should really get back to work. So I need this hat to go well, so that it takes me ages so that I don't go back to work. Okay. What are we doing? We're, yeah, this is the layer with my washes on. And this is the layer with my shading. So it's 127 there? It is, that's right. The clock in the upper right of my overlay is actually functional. I put like way too much effort into that clock. Oh my god, I just took a drink and just dribbled everything everywhere. This is why I can't have nice clothes. I just spill drinks down them. And then I blame it on my toddler, so that's fine, but... Okay, there's my stay list. Wait, what happened here? What is this? What did I do there? Oh no, okay, when did that happen? Where is it on? Is it here? Did I accidentally... Mother... Okay. Control Z. How far back do I have to go? I feel like I accidentally... Oh, here we go. Did I like accidentally click the canvas with my eraser? Oh, here we go. This is where it happened. Oh, it's looks like the white is bleeding into it. Did I accidentally put white highlights on the... No? Okay, whatever. It's fixed now. You made the overlay yourself? Wow, don't worry, I forget how cups work all the time. Almost got you on the swear jar. Yeah, you so almost did. Yeah, I did everything myself. The code for the clock came from someone else. The credits is in my abouts page somewhere. I forgot who it was. It was some random guy on YouTube. So like the code for like making the hands go around, that didn't come from me, but I did do the photo manipulation for the clock. I got a free stock photo and I had to like edit it quite a bit so that I could use it as like this clock, which was like a lot harder than I expected. And I like drew the ugly little wall mount thing that's got around it. I also did a good chunk of the chat overlay. The code I don't have credits for yet because I only just did it like a couple of days ago. But it's not like a chatbot thing that most people use. This is done through custom CSS and HTML and all that through StreamerBot, which is the main bot that I use to do everything. Including the swear jar, which I just set up today, and it took me a lot longer than it should have. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it done in time for the stream. I had some problems with I had some interesting software development problems on that one. It was fun using C# to code that up. Oh, Peyton, hello! Just popping in quickly, but that's looking so pretty. Thank you, Peyton! Can't wait to see the final result. Yeah, I'm not sure if I will post the final. I actually hate how this is coming out, and I'm planning on redoing it. So, I can DM it to you though if I don't post it anyway. I'm probably gonna redo it. What was I doing? I accidentally messed up and I undid a bunch, and now I'm going to try the hat one more time before I give up. Okay. I'm gonna start on this layer. What's wet? It's slightly damp on this layer, so I'll dry it out. Okay, let's go. Attempt number 567. It looks so nice, thank you. I appreciate it. I've just been having a lot of trouble with this frickin' hat. Which is mostly what's making me want to restart. I wish I could get it on my tablet. Oh yeah, that would be nice. It has... I know it has a Mac version. I thought it had some kind of mobile version. I could be wrong. But maybe that's for iPads or something. And maybe I'm thinking of something else completely. Wow, that was very badly done. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Last shot. Getting this right. I need to stop being so anal with where I put the water because it's not a mask. This is not a mask. I need to remember that. That's not actually how it's working. If I go over these lines with my paintbrush, I'm gonna go over them. It doesn't matter. I need to stop being such a little perfectionist with my little water lines. Okay. Let's go. Let's try to keep it a bit simple. Don't mess around with the colors too much, Sasha. Just stop it. I want to start off with more of like a really gold color, maybe. I'll mix cadmium red medium with Indian red and see how that looks. Okay, I want it to be a little bit more desaturated than that. What's the opposite of red? Green. I'm gonna mix it with some green. Permanent green, maybe? Ooh, that's kind of an ugly color. Let's see what happens. Where's the wet? It's wet over here. Okay. Oh, it's actually not too bad of a color. I'm still quite new to paint mixing, so I'm glad that seems to have worked out. I can't remember where I put my water. Okay, over here. Maybe I'll just use Pain Gray down here. Every time I use Pain Gray, I like end up undoing it because it's such a cold color, but this time I actually do want it to be a bit cold. I like it a bit colder in the shadows. Which is why I'm usually dabbing blue in there. Okay, this is going better. I'm still not sure how I'm gonna get it dark enough. Also, how do I mix a chromatic black on here? Is the blue a clipping? It's water! Isn't that cool? So if I push this button, all the blue bits are where the paint is wet, or like where there's water on the page. So let me if I put this here, right, isn't it cool? I'm just gonna put a dab of water here. So this is where the water is. There's no actual color there. The blue is just to show the water. And then I'll turn that off. So this is what the page looks like right now. And if I, let's use, whatever, let's use this brush. Where did I put the water? It was like here somewhere. So if I dab here, you can see it like leaching into the water and mixing and like simulating the way like the pigments move on the wet surface. Isn't that cool? It's so cool. And then like you can like mix the pigments and like let the water do the mixing for you and the blending. Just you know, I'll get a bit of you. Cool, right? Do the tilt thing? Okay, let's do the tilt thing. I'm not sure if I have enough water. Right, I've now tilted the page, so it's basically like 90 degrees. You can see it kind of moving down. I'll add a bit more water so you can see it happening a bit easier. Whoosh! I've tilted the page, so now it's moving down the page. I can't remember where the edge of it is. Oh, there it is. That's where the edge is of the pre-wet paper. And now the water is collecting and forming drips like down. It's like broken the surface tension. And it's now just dripping down the page. It's cool, right? So cool. You just kind of watch it going. Yeah, super cool program. Okay, I did this on the same layer, but it's not touching anything, so I'm pretty sure I can just delete it. Right here. It's much easier than Control-Z because there's like a lot of calculations and stuff, so you have to like go back a step and then it like recalculates stuff, and you go back another step and it recalculates things. So the undoing function is actually a little bit slow in this program. It's not terrible, but I just don't want to push it like 50 times. Okay, what am I doing? This one is on there. Do I... Okay, I'll try doing a wash. Don't use bone black. I should just research how to make a chromatic black on here. This is not the brush I wanted to be using. Oh, it actually kind of worked out okay. Let's undo that and keep painting while it's still wet. Right, I should go back to work, but that looks so fun. Yeah, I should really be going back to work too, to be honest. That's really fun. You should give it a shot, Peyton. Hope you have a good day at work. Thanks for dropping by. And thanks for watching the cool paint dripping demonstration. It's always a fun one. I should really be much cleaner with my brush strokes. This is so ugly, it's like a 5-year-old did it. Okay. Maybe I can fix it by just getting my wet brush and smearing it a little bit. Don't do this if you're doing like actual watercolor, because you can damage your paper if you just get too aggressive. You need to be very gentle and nice to your paper when you're doing actual painting, with watercolor anyway. Watercolor, the paper is more important than the actual watercolor paints you use. Did I do this on the right layer? I did, apparently. The shading on the top is just a lot more, like, dulled down than I expected. What happens if I add this color? Not sure what to think of that. It's a bit too yellow for what I wanted in this area. Yeah, I'm gonna undo that. Oh my god. How many more? This one? This one? I made so many brush strokes. Okay, here we go. I'm way too aggressive. Yeah, it's really easy to be too aggressive. And like I said, you need good paper. If you use cheap paper, I can't handle it, like, at all. You breathe on it wrong and it dies. Okay, so I don't want that one. I wanted like a colder one. What's this? Maybe mix this with some black. I started painting this last night, which I kind of regret because now I can't remember what paints I used for the rest of it. Like, I try to stick to the same palette as much as I can, and just like kind of depend on mixing them together to get the paint that I want. But yeah, I can't remember what I used. This program makes me want to do a Bob Ross paint-along since it seems to be so close to reality. Yeah, there's even, they even like give you brushes for that. I'm gonna make a new layer now. So if I go into oil paints instead, you can do, what color have I got? Let's use this one. So here's some oils, and you've actually got a fan brush in here somewhere. I don't really use it, so I'm a little bit slow to find them. That's a terrible color to use on top of that grey because I can't see what I'm doing. I have not used this brush before. I'm not quite sure what the direction of the fan is coming from. I thought it would be from the direction of the tilt, but maybe it's not. Because it's not actually behaving the same way that I'm tilting my pen. But, you know, once you work it out, you can do happy little trees. This is like a, I don't know, snowy fir tree or something. Yeah, I'm very sure you can do Bob Ross paint-alongs. I say that, I've never actually done one. I've never watched like a Bob Ross video. I feel like a fake artist saying that. I feel like that's something that every artist should have done. Like, yeah, anyway. Very possible. Definitely, definitely doable. I still don't know what I'm doing with this freaking hat. They're great if you're struggling to sleep since he's so cunning. Oh, really? I should really watch some of those videos. Okay. I should actually really go back to work. I've been streaming for way too long. Oh, and I just got a response to an email that I sent earlier today, so I should go back and sort this guy out. Yeah, I'm feeling too lazy to raid anyone today. Trying to find someone to raid always gives me like decision fatigue. Let's just double check that no one I know is already streaming. Okay, yeah, no one I know is streaming, so I'm just gonna call it here. Can't be bothered with the raid. Where is OBS? Here we go. So yeah, thanks so much for joining me. I'm sorry that you only got to see me redo a hat like 10 times on stream. Would have been great if I could have made a bit more progress with it. But I'm still very new to this program. It's all pretty experimental for me. Hope it was a good learning experience for everyone else as well, so that they don't do the same dumb things that I was doing. Yeah, thanks for coming. It was great watching paint drip with you guys, and hopefully I will catch you next time. I'm just wondering if there's anything I forgot. No, I think it's everything. It's been great. See you again. Yeah. Thanks for coming. I really enjoyed having you here in chat, and thank Peyton for popping in as well. That's a lot of P's in that sentence. Peyton for popping in. Okay. And thanks everyone for coming. Thank you for any lurkers that have been lurking this whole time. And yeah, thanks for trying out this program with me. I hope you guys can nab it while it's still on sale, if that's something that you're interested in. Definitely hurry though, because it was supposed to have ended like a week ago. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for coming. Hope you guys have a great day, or a great evening, or a great morning, or whoever the heck you guys are. And yeah, stay classy. Catch you next time.